So it's your girl Sultry Accessory, and I am on here creating accessories. I am Sultry Accessory. I like to draw accessories and I like to wear accessories. As you'll see here, honey, I am wearing some hoop earrings and a nice little scarf for my little head. Okay, but it's morning. So I was inspired by one of the earrings that I recently bought. This right here, I was inspired by this earring and I wanted to draw it. Now, anytime that we draw, hold on, let me put this in there. Drawing accessories. Ooh. Okay, so anytime that we draw, most of the time it doesn't come out the way that we want it to come out. Okay, so that's the thing about art. It's a lot of tweaking, it's a lot of trial and error, it's a lot of erase this and try to draw it like this. It's a lot of geometric shapes, it's a lot of symmetry, it's a lot of balance, and that's what I needed to in order to make it look like this. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I am creating that inner black depth to the earring so that it just doesn't look plain. You want to give it that whole look to make it look like it's, 2D, 3D jumping off the page. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I felt like go ahead and draw it live so you guys can see a bit of what I'm doing here. I think I'm gonna set it here so y'all can see a little bit better. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this a little further down so y'all can see. Okay, so what I'm doing is I made another layer here. This is layer 5, and this is layer 5, and I'm just going around with a different brush than the one that I used before, and I'm just going around there with very vivid black. Okay, super vivid black color so we can get that depth that we want. Okay, so I'm just going all around the or the inner perimeter of the earring, basically, and just making it look darker. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it look like a blur effect, but it'll still have that depth in the inner part of the earring. So I'm gonna do that. So anytime that I do any kind of brush strokes, they don't look perfect the first time that I draw it. I would have to go right over it, okay? And let's see, for those of you who want to know, let me just see something. That's not what I wanted. I see a little mark here. For those of you who want to know, how did I get into doing digital art? How did I get into drawing on my iPad? Okay, so it all started in, I want to say 2019, but I think it was 2019. I think it was like the beginning of 2019. And I just decided to buy this iPad. Y'all, this iPad is so old. Like, I need to buy a new one. It's like literally out of space. I need to buy a new iPad. I want to get the iPad. I don't want to get a brand new iPad. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that iPad because I think it's kind of obsolete, like buying wise. I don't know. I want to see if I can get that 2017 iPad. But I don't know, because this one's the 2012 iPad and it's still working. It's just I need another iPad, and I don't know how much longer I can depend on this iPad. I really don't know. But it's still going strong, Tootie. Tootie. It's still going strong, Tootie. Okay, Tootie. What you doing, Tootie? Oh, Tootie sleep, y'all. Tootie sleep. Y'all want to see Tootie? Is it Tootie? He right there. The Tootie butt. Is it Tootie butt? Is it Tootie boo? That Tootie. The Tootie butt. Is it Tootie? Sorry, y'all. Anyway. Okay, so we are just about ready with this. I'm just trying to make it a little bit more smoother as possible. Okay, so we have that. We now have the black outline. What I'm going to do now is back into my layers. Let me try to show y'all a little bit better. Okay, let me see. So here, back into my layers here. I'm going to turn it a little bit so I can see. Okay, so back into my layers here. You have layer 1, the bottom layer, layer 5, which is the layer we just did where we took the black line and made it, you know, potent. And then we have another one. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to duplicate layer 5, okay? And I'm going to turn back on this top layer right here. Turn on that top layer. And then, so now you see 2 of these earrings. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this other earring here is I'm going to take this layer, which is right here, because I said I duplicated it. Wait, I didn't finish it? Why? What? I didn't finish it. I guess I didn't finish it on right here, here, and here. Okay. Okay, wait, hold on. You're not ready yet. I guess we're not ready yet. Okay. Let's go back to this. Stop! Okay. Okay. There. I can't believe that. Okay. I don't know why it didn't show. Was I tripping? I'm just trying to make sure it's showing up. Okay. Okay, it should be there now. So now I'm going to go back and duplicate this. I'm going to take this now. Okay, see, now it's there. I'm going to take this, and then this is going to go here. Okay. I think this one is a little smaller than that other one. I think I sized it down a little bit. So I'm going to take the corner and I'm going to size it down to where it should fit. Let me just see. Okay. I think that's about right. Okay. So, boom. Then what I'm going to do, y'all, is on this layer, I'm going to still have... Wait, hold on. This side is a little... Okay. Just make sure it's where it's supposed to be. Alright. So, now what I'm going to do. Since now this is in the spot that I want it to be, and it's already selected, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to press this. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. Go back to layer 5. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go, is it here or is it here? Oh, my fault. But it's okay. So we're going to go to, what's it called? Gaussian blur. That's what it's called. Gaussian blur. Okay, here we are. This is what I meant by I wanted it to have, I still wanted it to have that black look around it, but I didn't want it to be so potent. So I'm going to just size it down so we can see the difference. So the difference between, I want y'all to see it right. So the difference between this one and this one is really potent, very black, very solid. This one, you can see it's like a blur, like this. And you can always adjust the blur. You can keep it regularly, or you can just make it into a blur. Okay. And you can adjust how blurry you want it or how solid you want it to be. I think I like 4. I think that's good. I like number 4. I'm going to press apply. So I like number 4. I'm going to do the same thing to this layer here. So we're going to go back. Oops, not. I keep pressing that. We're going to go here and we're going to make it to 4. To number 4. But for some reason, this one is more potent. And I'm trying to figure out why that is. Why is that so potent? Let me see. It should be about the same potency. And it's not. Let me see. Top, bottom. Eraser. It shouldn't be too crazy. Let me just double check here. It shouldn't be too crazy. Like, okay, wait, hold on. It's too light. Oops. Okay. Boom. Something like that. Okay. And then I'm gonna fix this one too. Just a little bit. Okay. And then maybe a little bit of this. Wait, what's going on with this one? Uh-oh. Alright, now let's go back to this layer. Okay. And I don't know. It still looks way more potent to me. Let me see. Gaussian blur. It says what? The what? Okay. What layer are we on? Okay, we want to be on layer 5. Okay. We want this Gaussian blur. Okay. We just want to blur it out. Number 4. Maybe we want a little more because what you think about that? Maybe the what's it called? It was what's that called? The opacity. Maybe the opacity was lower. I don't know. It's showing up different. I think that's okay. I think that's alright. I think that's alright. Okay, I'm just gonna make it. Let me see. How's that one? I think I like this. I think that's what I like. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna press apply. Okay, boom. So I just made the earrings look a little more dynamic, and I made them like jump off the page a little bit more than what it was before. So there's that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to group the layers together. So the bottom layer in this 5 is one layer. This one and this one is the other layer. This one, this is not even important anymore. That's not even important anymore. And then, so my other one that I was going to make. Can y'all see? Hold on. I know y'all can see, but I just wanted to put it right. So the other one I was going to make next is one that's going to have a circle. So let me see if I put the circle back into it. What does that look like? Oh, I see the circle is not even... Oh, don't do that. The circle's not... Undo. The circle's not where I want it to be. So let me see this. Okay, so this would have been where the circle was. And then it would have made it way, way, way more dynamic with the circle. It kind of looked like... it kind of looked like muscles. But I'm not going to put that circle in there for this one. But yeah, I like how that looks. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It looks very dynamic. It looks very, very, very dynamic. It looks very potent. And it looks like a drawing with that deeper black. I love that. Ooh, that's cute. That's cute. I'm gonna show you guys what it looked like colored in. So hold on. I'll show y'all what it looked like. So what it looks like colored in looks like this. I had colored it in. That was before I put the dynamic black you know, the thing that I showed y'all. So that's how it looks before then. And I was like, ooh, this looks so beautiful. It just needs like some more depth to it, you know what I mean? So I hope y'all enjoyed that little live video from me. If y'all watching this on replay on another social media, if it seems like I've been gone for a while, that's another social media that I just don't be on. And I just thought it was kind of, why not go ahead and film myself like getting ready to create a new coloring page. So if you don't know, I already said who I am, but what I'm saying is I like to create coloring pages. And when I say, oh, I'm an illustrator, I illustrate coloring pages. I don't just draw comics and stuff like that. That's for somebody else. That's not my realm. I have a certain niche, and that's what I specialize in. I specialize in making digital coloring pages, or making coloring pages, period. So this is digital coloring pages because you can color it here on your iPad, or you can color it on your phone. Otherwise, I do make traditional coloring pages, which is in my coloring book that is back there. I'm going to flip through it for y'all. Oh. Excuse me if my buttocks is in the camera. So, this is my coloring book. I kind of skipped through some of the pages, but yeah, this is my coloring book right here, y'all, and I colored a good majority of these items here. And I do plan to republish this coloring book, but this time around I want to build an audience and not just, oh, I made a coloring book and then here you go. So the more I post, the more that I show up, the more interested people will be, the more people who love this type of stuff and want to get into it, or just want some tutorials, who want some lessons, who just like the color, people who want to get into design and don't know much about design. And one thing that I do dislike is that I feel like I know what I want to do now, but it's like I don't really know how to get into it, because the ramifications that is around graphic design is preposterous to me. Because I feel like us who know how to graphic design, for some of these companies who's looking for a graphic designer, they always list someone with a bachelor's degree. I don't have a bachelor's degree. I just know how to graphic design. Like, graphic design is my trade. Like, I know other trades. I know other trades. But as time progresses, y'all will know the other trades I know. But it has to do with styling. That's what I like to style. I like to accessorize. I like art. Okay, so I'm a girl. I'm a trades girl. Okay, a bachelor's degree is like, it's not my style. I'm gonna just say that a bachelor's degree is not my style. I have an associate's degree. I have an associate's degree, and I have a trade, and I feel like graphic design. Well, they say you can get a bachelor's in graphic design. But I feel like graphic design is like a self-taught, a trade. However, it's just like some chill back things that you can just do on your own time, on your own span. You know what I mean? It's not just like super, it's structured, but it's not like a bachelor's degree type of thing. I don't know. However. But yeah, I've been on computers designing, making things ever since I was, I'm going to say 10. I've been on computers since I was 10 years old. And I'm going to be the big 3-0 at the end of the year. Towards the end of the year. I'm a Scorpio, so yeah. I've been designing stuff for 20 years. So, yeah, I don't have a bachelor's degree. But I sure can make you some flyers. I can make some coloring pages. I can make you some thumbnails. I can make you a wallpaper for your phone. I can make you digital stickers. Like, I know what I want to be. I know what I want to be now. Like, of course, I could say I want to be an illustrator / graphic designer. But, like, career-wise, which is a career, but you gotta like get into it more and more and more and like practice it. But career-wise, I really just want to be a merchandise designer and like what do they call it? A packaging designer. A merchandise and packaging designer. So I don't really know how you get into that field. Like, I've done retail. My schooling is in fashion and retail marketing. That's what I went to college for. And it's like, I still want to pursue what I went to school to do in a way. Because at first I was like, oh, I want to go for like merchandising. And I feel like they do have merchandising jobs, but very few and far in between, because retail has like took a plateau. And now I'm just like, I don't really know how to get into merchandise design. All I can do is keep posting and showing people what I know how to do, and then hopefully I can get a job or some kind of opportunity doing what I really like to do. Merchandise design. Like, I don't care about nothing else. But like designing, organizing, inventory, designing. Ow! I almost got a pimple right there. Okay. Designing, organizing, inventory, recreational activities, showing other people how to be recreational, teaching them drawing skills, stuff like that. So it's kind of like be an instructor. Like, that's showing them how to make custom things. That's what I care about. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna just look up merchandise design jobs. Okay. It says, what? Get out of here. Hold on. I just found something. Huh. This is interesting. Oh yeah, and then somebody was telling me like, oh, if you want to do like fashion merchandising, for real, you should move to New York. Somebody said that when I was like 21. When I was like, when did I get done with that? I don't know, but I had said something to somebody that I was like, oh, I want to do merchandising, like for real. They were like, oh, you should move to New York. I don't want to move to New York at all. I would move to Tennessee, but I don't want to move to New York. Let me see. I'm just looking. Design director, store designer. Store planner, graphic designer, a brand merchandising manager for women's apparel. Let me see. Brand merchandising, the soft lines, it says, that one's in. Brand marketing and management, digital marketing and social media. What? What, friend? Rubber band, bam. Okay, Tokyo Diamonds. Okay, now 28 inches. Hold on. I found something. But it's in Florida. Okay, now Tokyo Diamonds. Okay, Tokyo Diamonds. Let me see what else. Okay, not 28 inches. Okay. Like, I wonder if, you know what I kind of wonder? I wonder if people have like I have another idea. I wonder if people have a job for like, an assistant, like, people always have like assistant social media makers. No, I'm not looking to do that. I'm not looking to do that, even though I really know how to do Canva, but no. But if people had like a job for like an assistant sketcher or something, like somebody who has like an idea and they just have somebody on their team who sits there on their iPad and sketch up whatever their vision is. Is that such a job? I want to know. I want to know. Someone who values someone who can draw. Like, where are these jobs? I don't know. Someone who values someone who can draw, who can make products from their drawings, who knows all of these knowledge about graphic design and the color schemes and what looks good and this and that. Like, it's so much more I could really learn. But a production designer, Amazon physical stores, visual merchandising, somewhere else. Yeah, they have it's very low and sporadic, very low and sporadic jobs that are all over the place, but it's not that many. You see, it's not that many. It's not that many. Okay. Well, yeah. Let me see. I wonder if they have such thing as product packaging designer. Let me see. I know I saw something like that, but I'm not sure. Branded boxes and stuff. Who designs packaging for product? A package designer. Right. You have to have a background in graphic design, understand the fundamentals of manufacturing and industrial design. Educational qualifications include an associate's degree or bachelor's degree in graphic design, industrial design, or a relevant field. How do I start a career in package design? An art degree or a design degree behind it. I just don't feel like you need a degree for this shit. It's just, I don't. Because it says to become, okay, now, then it says, how do I become a freelance packaging designer? It says the qualifications you need to become a freelance packaging designer typically include a post-secondary degree in marketing, visual communications, graphic design, or related area. I have an associate's degree in fashion and retail marketing. So it's really marketing and visual communication is the fashion and retail and graphic design. Hello, I fit perfectly for that. Ooh, I just don't know where you're supposed to find this job at. It's like, it's so crazy how you could know what you want to do. It took so long for you to figure out like what exactly what you wanted to do, and then you figured it out, and then you're like, well, how do I